Okay, so this is the continuation of simple linear regression topic or a video. But in this discussion, what we will consider now is the manual computation. So in our computation last time, what we consider is the values generated using Microsoft Excel. We will still use Microsoft Excel so that it will be computed very fast, but we will use the formula for manual computation. So this is a formula to compute for R and the formula to compute for the slope of the intercept. So let us consider the first one. So let's go to our data. So this is our data. So assuming that we do not know yet the value, so I will just copy our data set here and make use of a separate sheet. Okay, so I'll bring this back. So I'll sort our data according to column A, but with data header. Okay, so this is the original data. So we have the values here. We have the X, Y, the N corresponds to the number of sample size. So what we need to do is just to compute for the product of X, Y to get the square of X and to compute for the value of Y. And then after that, substitute it in our formula. So first, let's get our X over 2. So this is simply multiplying this by itself or raising it to 2. So you just need to drag your data. So from this cell, I will drag it down. And then also, let's compute for y raised to 2. This is also y, the value of y multiplied by itself or raised to 2. And then, again, drag your data down. So this is the x square and y square. Then after that, let us also compute for x, y. So equal sign, just select your x. Asterisk is multiplication, select your y, and then click enter. Do not, of course, forget to place the equal sign because this is a formula. So equals. And then enter and drag it down. So I think we already have our values of x squared, y squared, and xy, and these are the values needed in our formula. So let's try to copy this so that we will be guided with the formula. Copy. And let's place it here. Oops, but we have a very large font size. It seems that we cannot copy it. Let's just go back here again. Okay. So next, so the formula is n. Our n is 14. This is 1 to 14. But we need the summation. This is the sign for summation, which means that we are going to get the sum of x. So we will just use the formula, equal sign, sum, open parenthesis, and then select data set from 1 to 14, and then close parenthesis. And then just drag this because it will get, of course, the sum also for y, x squared, y squared, and xy. So we are all set. And then next, so let's compute for r. So this is equal to N is 14 multiplied by the summation of x to y. So this is the summation of x, y. So I just place open and close parenthesis, less our summation of x, this is the summation of x, multiplied by summation of y. This is the summation of y. Okay, so again, so we just select the value here. So we have 14, which is the number of sample size, summation of xy. It is 15,115 minus the product of summation of x and summation of y, which is 40.9 and 4,090. Then click OK. So this will be the values in the numerator. How about in our denominator? So for our denominator, it is the square root of the product of n multiplied by the summation of x squared minus the square of summation of x. So we will also get that value. So equal sign. So let's not get the square root first. Let's start with the values inside. So 14 multiplied by summation of x squared is this one, less. So let's just place open and close parentheses, less the value of summation of x. This is the summation of x, and then get the square of that. So we will just multiply it by itself. Then enter. And then the next one, so we will again get the value of n, 14, multiplied by the summation of y squared. Y squared is this one. Open and close parentheses. Oops. Let's repeat that part. 14 multiplied by summation of y squared less summation of y. Where is summation of y? This one. And raised to 2. So multiply by itself, close the parentheses. And then get the square root. So the function is x q or t. Square root of the product of this multiplied by this value, close parenthesis. Okay, so this is now the numerator and this is the denominator. So we will again multiply, rather divide 4432 over 46618. So this is the value. So however, this is r, which means if we get the square of this, the value is 0.9041. So this is the r raised to 2.